Hey everybody, this is Candace of the Loving You Lifestyle, and I am back with another video. Welcome back to my channel, and I hope all of you all are doing well. Well, we are in the last 8 weeks of the year, and it is officially holiday time. I don't know about you all, but I am very excited. Even though I live abroad, I still get very excited about the American holiday season, and so I am all geared up. Um, we are going to do a small COVID friendly um, Thanksgiving Day celebration. And then, of course, all the rest of the holidays at the end of the year. We kind of do a thing where we just wrap like all of the holidays in one at the end of the year, including Kwanzaa and everything else. So it's going to be really fun, and I'm going to try to make it as fun as possible under the circumstances. I really hope that we don't go under another lockdown. I know that Europe right now, many countries in Europe are under their second lockdown, and I'm hoping that we're going to avoid that here in Turkey. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the holidays and how to avoid the holiday drama because we know how it can be when you get together with family members that can be a little bit difficult, to put it mildly. And sometimes scenes can get ugly. And so, how do we, as women who are living our consciously feminine lives, go about into these situations in a way that keeps the family together or at least keeps our own sanity from completely cracking and falling apart? So, number one, my first tip is avoid controversial conversations. I mean, it should be a given that, one of the rules of is that you should not discuss religion or politics at the table. But I want to go ahead and take that a step further because I believe that there are a few other topics that should be avoided during the holiday conversation where there are going to be a lot more gatherings, even if those gatherings are taking place online for FaceTime to keep it COVID friendly. Doesn't matter. These are some other topics that should not be discussed outside of religion and politics. Sexuality and sexual preference. Keep those things to yourself. That's really nobody's business, anyways. And if you have a strong opinions about certain topics as it pertains to sexuality, keep it to yourself. Racial issues and anything that's controversial as far as like family gossip is concerned. Also, avoid asking people when they're going to be in a relationship or when they're going to get a man or when they're going to get married or when they're going to have a baby. Those topics can be quite sensitive. You don't know if someone's having a difficult spot meeting someone. You don't know if someone's just gone through a breakup. You don't know if someone's going through fertility issues. So just leave those topics alone. If someone brings up a controversial topic, learn how to deflect and gracefully redirect the conversation. You absolutely cannot control what comes out of other people's mouths. Of course, we know this. You can never control what someone else does, but you can control your own behavior and what comes out of your mouth. And you can use your feminine grace to change the energy and the topic of conversation. So make sure to do that. Number two, write a list of all the people in your life who are problematic or have difficult personalities. And if you have to um, deal with them in short spurts so that you don't get flared up and you don't get triggered or conversations that, um, would, I guess, cause friction don't even have a chance to take place. If you have to share a meal with these difficult people or you're hosting, make sure that you know who to sit next to who. That is so important. Like, make a seating chart and make it so that people that are most likely to butt heads aren't seated next to each other, and that you know who's level headed amongst your family and group of friends, and sit those people next to those people. Maybe give like a heads up, like, hey, so and so is going to be here at the party or at the dinner. You know how they can be sometimes. So, if they start with their shenanigans, then just kind of redirect that situation and I'll handle the other side of the table. So that's how you can kind of gracefully handle those types of situations. Number three, know who can and cannot handle their liquor. Come up with a plan ahead of time that includes mocktails and limited access to alcoholic beverages. Listen, some people just do not know how to handle their liquor. They just don't. And they don't know how to behave once they're intoxicated. Like, I'm not going to mention, but there have been a few times that this has happened where I'm just like, this person doesn't need to drink. And this person clearly doesn't know how to behave in public when they're drinking. They don't need to be drinking in public. And, it's nice to kind of know, if you know those people well, then you can kind of gauge their limits, or know when they've hit their limit, and just kind of come up with a plan ahead of time. Because like I said, some people make really bad drunks. They get angry, they start fighting and arguing. It's just not a good look. So make sure to do that if you have to be around those people. Number four, make sure to get cards and remember personal touches like hostess gifts. That can actually warm up a lot of things. Sometimes you have those people in your family that are touchy, or they take everything personal. But sometimes if you just get them a gift card, or you get them a personal touch, like a nice hostess gift, a nice bottle of wine, a beautiful bouquet of flowers, or something really personal, that helps to kind of warm or melt the ice and keep their attitudes at bay. Number five, do you know your family's love languages? If not, then I recommend that you send them the quiz. You can easily just Google love languages and the quiz will come up, and then get everybody's feedback to say, hey, I want to do something fun. I want to get everybody's love language, so that we can have a better and more connected time during the holidays this season. And then, see what their love languages are. Sometimes what I've noticed in life is that we try loving people the way we personally want to be loved instead of how they receive love. And then the love communication can get crossed. And that's not what we want. We want more connectivity. We want more togetherness, and we want more authentic relationships. So, what better way to do that than to know exactly how that person likes to be loved, and then make a real effort to show them love in that way? Lastly, number six, understand that no matter what you do, some family members just won't ever be able to give you the love you want because they simply do not have it to give. This was one of the hardest pills for me to swallow during my healing journey. And I had to come to the conclusion that although I wanted a certain level of love from certain people in my family, that they just weren't like that. They just weren't going to give it to me. They just didn't have it to give to me, and that I had to accept that and learn to love them from a distance, or it just simply learn to accept what they could give me as love. And if it was anything toxic, then again, like those people, I had to learn to love from a distance. And that's really okay if you have to do that. So, these are my 6 quick tips of how to make it through the holiday season and the last 8 weeks of the year without the family drama. And I truly, truly hope that it helps, because we really want to move into 2021 um, with the best energy that we possibly can. 2020 has really taken us all for a loop. It's been crazy, and we don't need added stress and added drama during the holiday season, when we could just try to soak up as much love and good vibrations as we possibly can during this holiday season. So, anyways, again, I want to invite you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like and share this video with people that you think need to hear this video. And then, of course, follow me on Instagram so that you can follow my journey in Istanbul, Turkey. And of course, I love to hear what you ladies are thinking in the comments. Please leave your comments. And if you want to contact me personally, you can contact me on Instagram. All right, you all take care. Have a beautiful evening, day, afternoon, wherever you are on this planet. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.